Chills. What's going on, guys? I am Malnoxx. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to take a look at some of the new characters that are coming up in version 2.1 of Genshin Impact. We're going to take a look at Baal and Kujou Sara coming out on Baal's banner that's dropping on September 1st. We're also going to take a look at Aloy, who's the first Genshin Impact crossover character that PS4 and PS5 players are going to get on September 1st, and then mobile and PC players are going to get at the start of patch 2.2. We're going to take a look at these character demos, and we're going to see what we think. I'm excited to see what you guys think as well. Let me know in the comments below who you're polling for. Let's get right into it. All right, let's jump right into it with the character demo for Kujou Sara.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. Listen, thunder speaks the will of the almighty Shogun. The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forests, while that of the Kujou Clan is to guard Inazuma.
She looks so cool. I love that mask.
I will honor that commitment. On my watch, Inazuma will always be defended, and the will of the Shogun will always be done.
Yeah, the music just fits perfectly. I love it. Her attack string looks so cool.
Flash!
And this move right here, I hate fighting those freaking samurai, and that move right there is gonna make it awesome. Oh, the wings! The wings! She's such a badass.
Eternity per the almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
I'm definitely pulling for her. She looks so cool. I mean, another Electro Archer. I'm really excited to get into it. I'm really excited to experience her a little bit more. Let's go through her attacks real fast here. So her elemental skill is called Tengu Storm Call. Sara will retreat rapidly then summon a crow feather. She gains the crow feather cover for 18 seconds, and when she fires a fully charged aim shot, the crow feather cover will be consumed and will leave behind a crow feather at the target location. The crow feathers will trigger Tengu Jurai ambush after a short time, dealing electro damage, granting the character an attack bonus based on Kujou Sara's base attack stats. So her skill is gonna scale off of base attack, the crow feather cover, and then when she shoots off a charged aim shot, the cover is consumed, and then it leaves behind the crow feather at the location. So she does that teleport, which is super cool. And her elemental burst is Subjugation Kokosindo. Cast down Tengu Jurai Titan Breaker, dealing area of effect electro damage, which is the big electric storm that we saw dropping down in the trailer there. The Tengu Jurai Titan Breaker breaks into 4 Tengu Jurai storm clusters, which also deal area of effect electro damage. Tengu Jurai Titan Breaker and Tengu Jurai Storm Clusters can give party members an attack bonus, just like Tengu Storm Call. So just like her skill then, we also get an attack bonus when she uses her elemental burst. Her passive has land survey. When she's dispatched on an expedition in Inazuma, time consumed to complete the expedition is reduced by 25%. So we finally have a character that we can send out on expeditions in Inazuma and have that reduced time, just like we have in Liyue and Mondstadt already. Immovable will. While in the crow feather cover state provided by her elemental skill, Tengu Storm Call, aim shot charge time is decreased by 60%. That's really cool. And then Decorum, when Tengu Jurai ambush hits an enemy, Sara restores 1.2 energy to all party members for every 100% energy recharge that she has. This effect can be triggered once every 3 seconds. So if you get her at 200% energy recharge, she restores, it'll be 2.4 energy to everyone. Let me know down in the comments right now what you think about Kujou Sara. Are you going to be pulling for her? Moving right along, we're going to hop into taking a look at the Raiden Shogun Baal's character teaser. Here we go. I want to know who those characters are there. It looks like we have the fox spirit there that we've already run into. This is so sad. Who's that? Mihoyo over here pulling on my heartstrings. What's going on here? Oh, now she's angry. You did it now. So she's just mad. She's just sad. She just misses her friends. Ooh.
Toma, Paimon! What is this place?
You get to hear the traveler talk again. Ooh. All right, guys, let's check out the Radiant Shogun Baal's character demo. Ooh, Yemiko.
In the land of the Narukami, centuries pass without change. Deep in the heart of the city stands the lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun. She looks down upon her realm at mortal joys and woes, and sees
Such a badass.
and impermanence. By mighty lightning, she rules over the transients. Trivial yearning and petty passion, they vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed eternity.
Oh, yeah.
Through eternity, are you closest to the heavenly principles?
This music, though.
Lightning is eternal. The world is but shadow.
This is awesome.
Fantasy can only survive with an underlying reality. Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion. This is eternity. Born to oblivion!
So cool. God, she's amazing.
Waking world, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams. All shall fade away.
Chills. So kind of pulling on the heartstrings a little bit, making you feel bad for Baal, who up until now we've just seen kind of as this villain, you know? We've just seen her as this vision hunt decree. She's trying to take everyone's vision. We don't really know why, but we're getting a little more of a look into, a little more insight into why she might be the way that she is. Really excited to get into her story quest in 2.1 and really take a better look at who Baal is, how she came to be the way she is, and what she wants in the future. Let's take a look at Baal's abilities. All right, so we have her elemental skill, which is Transcendence, Baleful Omen. Baal unveils a shard of her Euthymia, dealing electro damage to nearby opponents and granting nearby party members the Eye of Stormy Judgment buff. The Eye of Stormy Judgment tracks party members, unleashing a coordinated attack alongside your active character. This attack deals area of effect electro damage at the enemy's position, and I can attack once every 0.9 seconds per party member. So it seems like this buff is kind of like Oz that Fischl has when it stays out and it attacks alongside with you when you swap characters, kind of like Oz does for Fischl right now. So that's really cool. That's going to be something that you can kind of pop and then switch into another character, and you're going to be provided that electro debuff as well as the additional electro damage to your attacks. Her burst is called Secret Art Muso Shinetsu. Baal unleashes an area of effect electro attack and attacks using her Musho Ishin sword for a short period of time. So this is where she pulls that sword out. Oh my goodness. The amount of damage dealt using these attacks is determined by the number of resolve stacks Baal has while the skill is active. It infuses all of Baal's normal attacks with electro, and this effect cannot be overridden. So if she's standing in, let's say, a C6 Bennett's ult, she's not going to be dealing pyro damage. She's going to be still dealing electro damage. Or if she's standing in a Chongyun skill area, she's still going to be dealing electro damage. Attacking enemies with the swords regenerates energy for all nearby party members. So she's kind of like that energy battery for everyone. Energy can be restored this way every second. However, the effect can only be triggered 5 times total. So she's going to be that energy battery. You can recharge the energy quickly, but only 5 times maximum. Right? And her resistance to interruption is increased and she becomes immune to electro reaction damage. That's going to have some cool utilizations, I think. That's going to have some really cool situational utilizations, especially when we get that new Electro Ocean looking guy. I'm excited to see how it's going to look and how she can maybe get around some of the mechanics or tank some of that damage using this burst. A secondary effect, which is the Shogun Byakugan no Rin, becomes active when party members use their elemental bursts near Baal. She builds up resolve based on the amount of energy party members consume. And then her passive talents, when party members gain elemental orbs or particles, 2 resolve stacks, and this effect can occur once every 3 seconds. Enlightened one is each 1% above 100% energy recharge that Baal possesses, grants her 0.6% greater energy restoration from her Musou Ishin sword and 0.4% electro damage bonus. So she definitely scales off of energy recharge. So you're definitely going to be one having those both weapons and artifacts that are going to give you that energy recharge when you're building Baal. And then finally, you spend 50% less Mora when ascending swords and polearms. That's huge because ascending weapons is one of the big things that just chunks away my Mora all the time. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to see how she synergizes with the rest of the team. And again, how she's going to be able to use that electro resistance to get around some things. She is definitely 110% a must pull for me. And then finally, this one's for my PS4 and PS5 players right now, Aloy. Remember, if you're on PC or mobile, you do still get Aloy for free, but you're not going to get her until 2.2. So let's take a look at what she's all about.
Aloy here. I don't know this world, but my arrows are sharp and my bow's ready. If your party needs help, I'll do what I can. This land has a past full of secrets, just like my world. I'll uncover all of it, if I have enough time. One world needed saving, now another. I'm Aloy, ready for the hunt.
I hope they make her as cool in here as she is in Horizon Zero Dawn. That's cool.
The hunt is on. This is a new one.
Yes, freezing Ruin Guard solid and Ruin Sentinel solid is 10 out of 10, my favorite thing to do. So if you're at all familiar with the Horizon Zero Dawn series, you definitely know about Aloy. You know how cool she is there, and I can only hope she's half as cool here in Genshin. Let's take a look at what our Cryo Archer friend has to offer. Her elemental skill is called Frozen Wilds. Aloy throws a freeze bomb that explodes on impact, dealing cryo damage. The freeze bomb splits into several chill water bomblets that explode on contact with opponents or after a short delay, also dealing more cryo damage. Enemies inflicted with damage from either the freeze bomb or the chill water bomblets have their attack damage reduced, and Aloy gains 1 coil stack. If she gains 4 coil stacks, she gains the Rushing Ice buff, which converts her normal attacks into cryo attacks. While Rushing Ice is active, Aloy cannot receive new coil stacks. So that's pretty awesome. You use your skill then to deal that damage, to reduce the damage that enemies are taking, and then once you get enough stacks to increase your own damage because you're dealing cryo damage. That's pretty sweet. Her burst is called the Prophecies of Dawn. Aloy throws a cryo-filled power cell, which can only be detonated using an arrow. When struck by an arrow, the power cell deals area of effect cryo damage. That one's interesting. So you can't just chuck it and forget it. You have to chuck it, and then shoot it with that arrow to be able to detonate it. So you can kind of control exactly when it detonates. That's going to be a fun one to play with. Her passive talents, Easy Does It. When Aloy is in the party, party members won't startle small enemies as easily. So similar to Sayu's buff that she has right now, where she can kind of sneak up on those enemies and make gathering a little bit easier. Combat Override. When Aloy receives a coil stack from Frozen Wilds, her attack is increased by 16%, and her party members also receive an attack boost of 8%. This effect lasts 10 seconds. That's pretty sweet. So when she gets that coil stack, she gets 16% attack. And if you're in a co-op party or if you swap to a different party member, you're going to get 8% attack on top of that. And when Aloy is in the rushing ice state, so again, that's when she collects 4 coil stacks from her skill and she's dealing cryo damage with it. When she's in the rushing ice state, her cryo damage bonus increases by 3.5% every second. A maximum amount of 35% cryo damage can be gained this way. Keep using that skill and chain those coil stacks together, you can get 35% increased cryo damage bonus, which all your attacks are dealing cryo damage. You're going to be able to pump out some big numbers. I think Aloy is another one that I'm going to have a lot of fun playing, and now I don't have to say she's a must pull because we're all getting her for free. Let me know again what you guys thought about this. Comment down below, who are you pulling for? Are you going to be grabbing Kujou Sara and Baal off of her? Is Aloy going to have a spot on your team when she comes home? Don't forget we stream over on Twitch every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Link is down in the description below. Hop in the Discord while you're down there as well. Come and chat about everything that we have coming up in Genshin and let me know what you thought of the video and what you want to see next. If you're new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like the video if you liked it, and we'll see you guys next time. Until then, you stay legendary, and remember the sun will rise, and we will try again. Peace out.